Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, we left off with these papers yesterday and today I'd like to do a little something with them. I'll use other papers as well, but the project I want to do is flatten out some piano roll. Now, I've done this before, I just felt like doing it today. So, as you can see, it has a tendency to roll because, well, it's been rolled up for the last umpteen years, probably a good 50 years. You can't blame it for, wanting to stay rolled up. So what I'm going to do is stick it on some papers. Now I am going to use the decorative side so you can see it through the piano roll. This may seem like a waste of most of the decorative side, but it is what it is. It's just what I want to do today. So I just really enjoy those little bits of colour popping through the little holes in the piano roll. So that's what I'm going to do. What will I do with this in the end of the day? Who knows? Put it in the filing cabinet with everything else. Probably I will make journal cards or something out of it. I will collage the other side because, of course, we will have the then sort of messy blank side of the decorative papers showing on one side and the piano roll with the pretty sort of little pops of colour coming through on the other side. So at the back of that I will probably collage over and maybe make journal cards or something out of it. Tags, who knows. But it's a good way to prep some piano roll to be used for something because it is a real nuisance to use otherwise. Curly papers are a pain. So they're a pain to store and they're a pain to use. So this sort of takes care of that for me and it makes some ready to use paper. So that's what I'm doing. As you can see, we have glue sticked the living daylights out of this, and now we're just going to stick it down to the sort of back side of this piano roll so that all the text on the piano roll is showing on the other side. Flatten it out and just slice it into usable sections. Now I'm going to use two of these pieces of paper. I'm going to use one of these warm coloured ones and one of the cool coloured ones as well. And that's the size I'll leave them in, like a big encyclopedia, full encyclopedia page. So yeah. Anyway, that's enough talking. Let's just do, because we can. And look at that, look how flat it is and how nicely it stays. It still wants to curl, but it can't. So yeah, and it's quite decorative. I think it's really pretty. So I'm going to make another piece like this and then we might move on to some different papers. But I'll tuck this under my mat while it dries to give it even more of a chance to stay flat, and we will move on and do some more. decided I would try some music paper to see how that ended up looking. I wasn't excited about the result of this, to be honest. The holes in the piano roll are not big enough to show enough of the music for it to really be effective. But I mean, it still looked nice, don't get me wrong. I just probably won't do it again. I think I can get a better effect with more colourful pages, to be honest. But on the upside, it is double-sided now, because this was double-sided music paper. So it's all ready to do something with. Even putting it in a journal as a page in itself would work quite nicely. So, because it's not very thick music paper, and of course piano roll isn't very thick either. So it just makes for a sturdy piece of paper, really. So that's probably what will end up happening with it. I will use it as a page in a journal at some point. This paper here that I'm about to use is at the back of an old atlas. It's just some of those world maps that show different data, like world religions or world populations, or what countries grew what kind of crops or whatever. I don't really know. I wasn't paying too much attention, to be honest. I just like the bright colours, so that's what I'm using now. I am just going to stick these down and see how much of that shows through. On the upside, these are huge pages, so this was from one of those enormous old atlases from Reader's Digest or somewhere. And basically half a page is the same size as two of those pages I was doing previously. So I'm just going to stick this down and use the other half of it to do another sheet. So, and again, it is now double-sided because, well, there's something interesting on this side as well. So who knows what these will be used for. Okay, well that's quite a few pages done, and yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. You get the idea anyway. This is what I've done, is stick a bunch of papers to some piano roll, and it just helps it sit flat. So it's actually more usable than it would be otherwise. So anyway, guys, what I'm going to do with these, who knows, but I'm sure you'll see them turn up again in the future. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the idea, and I hope you give it a go. It's interesting to have something peeking through all those little holes. So all right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me again today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.